Hi, it's Ashley from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and if you're looking for a fun and yummy summer dessert, then this tutorial is for you. Right now I'm using a sphere mold, which I filled with some leftover cake mixed with some buttercream, but you could easily do this with just leftover cake as well. I'm going to be filling each of these wells with white chocolate candy melts, which I'm dyeing pink with this fat dispersible food coloring. You can't just use any old food coloring to color white chocolate. I thought the pink would go nicely since we're using some strawberry Haagen-Dazs ice cream today. Now if you don't have a sphere mold, then you can take a cake pop and you could roll it as usual, cut it in half, and then add your ice cream on top by rolling it really quickly and then sticking it back into the freezer as fast as you can. After your ice cream ball and cake pop has solidified completely, then you would quickly dip it into the white chocolate candy melts. Now obviously that method is a little bit trickier because you have to be super quick. Now, as you saw, I actually created the cake pop prior to filling these wells with the chocolate candy melts. So what I would do instead, actually, to make sure that that cake fits perfectly, is I would fill the wells first with the candy melts and then fill it up with just random pieces of cake or a little bit of mushed in cake pop. These just needed about 10 minutes to fully set up in the freezer. I love how shiny the chocolate gets in this mold. It's absolutely perfect. Once you've unmolded all of those half spheres, then you're going to fill up this sphere mold again with some more chocolate, and these are going to be filled with your choice of ice cream. Place the chocolate in the freezer for about 5 minutes and then take it back out and fill up with your choice of ice cream. You want to fill up the wells as much as you can, but you don't want to cause overflow because you do need to be able to close the seams of the chocolate together. Do not follow this method where I'm just placing the half spheres on top of the other half because it's not going to adhere at all. You need to make sure that you dip it in some white chocolate and then adhere them together. Yeah, see, not adhering. Yes, the spheres don't look as nice right now because I did have to dip the cake pop side into a little bit of chocolate and then put it on top of the ice cream side. Don't worry about the way it looks. There's multiple ways to fix that. If you just want the look of perfectly smooth spheres, then what you can do is make sure that you freeze this overnight. Freezing will give you that option of doing a little bit more with these so that they don't melt on you. And then after that, what you would do is you would go ahead and dip it in another round of chocolate. That way your spheres would be perfectly set and they would be very smooth. I personally like the drizzle look, and if I was being super picky, what I would do is I would take that piping bag and fill in all those little gaps. Then I could take my finger and swipe it across, and then I could drizzle again. If you do want to add sprinkles, then make sure that you drizzle and sprinkle right away. Because these are coming out of the freezer, the chocolate is going to set up super fast, so if you don't sprinkle right away, then your sprinkles might just bounce right off. After doing the first set of drizzling and sprinkling, I placed it back in the freezer for another 15 minutes, and now I'm taking them back out and drizzling the other side. If you have any trouble while making these, the best thing to do is to stick them into the freezer. Sticking them into the freezer will make sure that nothing is falling apart on you and everything is going to stay together. So if you do want to add more details and sprinkles, then you can go ahead and do that much more easily when they're fully solidified. I would also try out different combinations like filling it with ganache and ice cream or maybe caramel and ice cream. You could really put whatever you want into these little spheres and freeze them and make them into the most delicious summer dessert ever. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of this Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!